Hey ho und willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Genshin Impact WM 21:9 und falls ihr jetzt erst eingeschaltet habt, habt ihr leider einiges verpasst, unter anderem ein Finale und natürlich jetzt die ersten 2 Folgen eines neuen Events. Deswegen von vornherein die Information, ihr könnt hier oben rechts beim YouTube-Player auf das I-Symbol klicken, da kommt ihr nämlich auf die Playlist zu Let's Play Genshin Impact und ihr könnt euch auf jeden Fall mal die letzten, was sind das? Warte, ist da hinten eine Tür? Ach, Moment mal, sind das... Warte, das muss ich jetzt erstmal sehen. Ob das jetzt zu dieser Mission gehört? Ja, tatsächlich. Gut, aber da wollte ich jetzt erstmal später hin. Es geht um Folgendes. In den letzten 20 Episoden ungefähr kam Version 3.6 raus. Das haben wir auch mit der ersten Probelauf dieses Updates dann sozusagen eröffnet. Wir hatten danach angefangen, die Storyline hier in den... Hör auf zu markieren. So, wir hatten dann auch angefangen, in der Folge danach die Storyline hier in diesem neuen nördlichen Wüstenteil zu starten, zu spielen. Denn wir hatten nämlich zu Beginn hier vorne einen Trommel gefunden, die wir halt Catherine zurückgeben wollten in Sumeru. Und sie meinte, na, die Akademie hat einen Auftrag für die Abenteurer, weil hier gibt es nämlich ein Problem, dass hier über der Oase sozusagen ein Loch im Himmel war, was wir auch sehen konnten, was gestopft werden musste und hatten dann relativ zeitgleich oder ziemlich zeitnah hier einen neuen Kumpan gefunden, ein Pari namens Sorouge, das ist sie hier, und sie hat gesagt, ja, wir sollen sie begleiten, damit wir über ihre Heldentaten singen können, denn sie wollte sich nicht in dieses Loch reinstürzen und sich opfern, um dieses Loch zu stopfen, was schon mal passiert ist, dass hier ein Loch entstanden ist, nur allerdings hat sich da jemand anderes dafür geopfert, mehr oder weniger. Doch es war gar nicht so einfach, wir haben mit weiteren Paris hier in dieser Oase geredet. Es hieß, wir müssen ein paar weitere Trommeln besorgen, die wir hier aktivieren können. Wir sollten noch weitere Paris sozusagen retten oder befreien, je nachdem, wie man das interpretieren möchte, damit sie uns auch helfen können. Wir mussten noch ein paar Materialien besorgen und so weiter und so weiter. Und wir waren hier in 2 oder 3 Ruinen gewesen, die so ähnlich aussahen wie in diesen Eisenriesen hier von den Bevölkerungen damals von Kanira und konnten da auch noch ein paar Sachen holen und schlussendlich über mehrere Folgen hinweg konnten wir auch das Loch stopfen. Ich fasse das jetzt nicht so krass zusammen, weil das ist so kompliziert. Es gibt viele Fremdbegriffe. Wir haben auch einen Verräter in unseren Reihen wieder gehabt und all diese Dinge. Schaut euch das lieber selbst in Ruhe an. Da gab es auch 2 kleine Events. Hier auch einen merkwürdigen Maler aus Fontaine. Den sollten wir wieder besuchen. Nur das habe ich jetzt erstmal geskippt, weil auch noch andere Sachen gab, die wir unbedingt machen müssen. Unter anderem das Event der Akademie hier in diesem Bereich im Sumeru. Das zeige ich euch nochmal hier auf diese Missionsding. Genau, hier geht es nämlich darum, Schmetterlinge in der ersten Runde zu sammeln. Und 3 Sieger standen dann fest in der letzten Episode in der ersten Runde. Und wir hatten jetzt zusätzlich hier, wie ihr sehen könnt, Messestände. Es gibt jetzt verschiedene Missionsziele. Wahrscheinlich ist das, was wir jetzt gerade gesehen haben, einer von denen. Zusätzlich hatten wir auch mit Dori in der letzten Runde, in der letzten Episode geredet. Und jetzt haben wir als Missionsübersichtsding, ja, Moment, genau, das hier alles. Wir haben jetzt hier ein paar Kleinigkeiten. Vor 20 Jahren ist das mit Dori. Die sind jetzt alle dazugekommen. Sprich mit Paz, sprich mit Bahador und all diese Charaktere, dessen Name mir gar nichts sagt. Daya, keine Ahnung. Und haben jetzt den zweiten Akt freigeschaltet mit den Nebenveranstaltungen im Arudorf. Dafür müssen wir aber woanders hin, wie gesagt zum Arudorf. Genau, dann müssen wir auch in die Richtung gucken. Ich würde gerne wissen, welche Mission wird mir hier eingeblendet eigentlich. Eine seltsame Sphäre, die Bahador erwähnte. Sei vorsichtig, wenn du sie erkundest. Achso, das sind die wahrscheinlich die Charaktere, die wir anquatschen können. Gut, das werde ich vielleicht doch verschieben. Machen wir erstmal die Hauptakte zu Ende. Es sind halt noch 2 weitere Akte, bis wir dieses kleine Event so mehr oder weniger fertig haben. Dann können wir nochmal zu Dori gehen und dann die anderen Leute anquatschen und gucken, was die so zu berichten haben. So, da habt ihr auch auf jeden Fall gemerkt, ihr habt dann wirklich einiges verpasst. Sonst müsste ich ja auch dafür, dass es nur eine grobe Zusammenfassung war, nicht so viel berichten und erzählen. Hier müssten doch irgendwo Spider-Man-Dinger sein, meine ich. Oder? War das hier? Ihr seht ja, wir haben noch einige Missionen zu machen. Also, hier wäre der nächste Spider-Man-Ding oder hier vorne. Da muss ich auch noch mal gucken, ob hier was versteckt ist. Ich finde das so verdächtig hier, aber naja, wer weiß. Nilo wartet schon bereits auf uns, genauso wie Allhaven.
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last round? Are you all right?
Thanks for the concern, Kaveh. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. Even though try to fall asleep, I can't get the championship out of my head. And before I know it, it's morning again.
I know the feeling. That happens to me too when I'm agonizing over my blueprints.
Do you have any tips for dealing with that?
To be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things that don't have a quick fix and can only be endured. I suppose you can think of it as something akin to an illness. Sometimes there's no effective cure, so you just have to let things run their course. I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety and pressure coming from you. The next round's about to start, so chin up and do your best.
Oh, okay. You do your best too.
Looks like everyone's here. I will now explain the second round to you all. There are 3 leyline disruptors buried in the area around Aru Village. These devices can imitate the effects of leyline disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment. Your goal is to shut them down. The first 3 who manage to finish this task will be awarded 4, 3, and 2 points accordingly. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them, and that leaving the designated competition zone will result in disqualification.
Well, what do you think? Want to team up again? I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous round.
That's all right. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my specialties. I doubt this will be particularly difficult.
It's good to see such confidence in a youngster like yourself. I also happen to be well acquainted with this place. Let's see who will find these devices first. But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for Champion. We must be careful of him.
A favorite to win? Who is it?
Shh, not so loud. I mean that boy Tighnari. He took first place in the previous round, and if he does so again this time, we may as well declare this competition over. That boy knows a great deal. Perhaps he might yet follow the trail of some desert creature to the devices.
That's true. It does look like his odds of winning are pretty high.
He already has Kale, who is an excellent pupil. If he were to win this round as well, then wouldn't we just be letting him have all the fun? As his senior, it's my solemn duty to prevent such an inequitable arrangement from happening. I'm off.
I'll get going as well. See you later.
How are you feeling? I think I'm okay, but I'll take things slowly for now.
Is this all the water we're getting?
Sorry, that's what the rules say. While this round seems to be about how quickly you can shut down the devices, it's also testing your ability to survive in tough conditions.
I knew it'd be harder than I had expected. So we'll either need to find the devices as quickly as possible, or we'll have to save our energy and wait for an opportunity. Okay, I'll head out shortly. Thanks a lot, Nilou.
You're welcome. Please take care of yourself.
Well, there goes everybody. So, who should we visit this time? Let Paimon think. Oh, right! Didn't Faruzan say that Tighnari's the favorite to win? Let's go look for him first.
Das Sandmeer flutet und ebbt. So, da haben wir das. Suche Tighnari. Habe ich dann wieder so ein Radar? Genau. Genau, was mich noch ein bisschen gewundert hatte, dass wir von ihm noch nichts mitbekommen hatten. Also in der letzten Episode, wo wir den ersten Akt sozusagen gefinisht hatten. Gibt es hier sonst noch was? Hier gibt es gar keine Begrenzung, zumindest keine sichtbare Begrenzung. Naja gut, dann würde ich sagen, ich nehme diesen Teleporter und hoffe, dass ich jetzt nicht seine auszusehen trigger. So, achso, wir sind ganz oben, ne? Wartet mal. Ach, da ist Cyno. Haha, okay. Alle, hopp. Sehe ich den von hier oben? Ach, hier ist eine Ruine. Hier wollte der sich sogar einen Körperteil opfern. Folge, ich weiß nicht, 630, 640 so in den Bereich. Ist das der? Ja. Ah, drüben.
You're right. Huh? Oh no, it looks like he's fainted. We have to help him. Tighnari, are you okay?
It's so hot.
Oh, so you passed out because of the heat. Are you not used to getting around in the desert?
That's right. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid this situation. I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of the disturbed ley lines, I started feeling dizzy. My ancestors, the Voluka Shuna, were originally from the desert. But I guess this is what happens when a species migrates. They become intolerant of their original environment.
This isn't the time for a history lesson. Let's get you some water.
Humans. Such fragile beings. Your bodies can't even survive extreme changes in the environment.
Was bringt dich hierher eigentlich?
Here, take this. Let him drink it.
Are you serious? This had better be just normal water. Hey, you're leaving already?
Gekonnt ignoriert. Naja, es sieht wirklich wie normales Wasser aus.
Paimon really doesn't get that guy. What's he up to? Anyway, let's focus on helping Tighnari drink some water first.
I'm feeling a little better now. Thanks, you two.
Oh, it wasn't just the two of us. Just now.
Found you at last.
Cyno, you're here too.
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you. Will you be able to go on?
The fur on my tail is so dry, it's practically been singed right off. I don't see any purpose in pushing myself beyond what is reasonable. It appears I'm not suited to this particular round. I should probably just return to Aru Village and rest.
Really? So you're backing out?
Yes. I do have my results in the first round to serve as a buffer, so even if I forfeit this round, I still have a chance to turn things around later. Withdrawing now will allow me to conserve my energy. Continuing to push onward would be counterproductive.
Ja, eigentlich hat er nicht unrecht, ne? Der hat ja auch in der letzten Runde war ja der Erstplatzierte gewesen. Naja, ich stimme auch auf jeden Fall zu.
A wise decision. Let's get you back to Aru Village.
It's fine. I can make it back on my own.
Oh, stop trying to be so polite. Come on, we'll help you back to Aru Village.
Es gibt etwas, was ihr vielleicht nicht wisst, wenn ihr nicht alle Folgen geguckt habt. Denn damals Abfolge, lass mich überlegen, 789 neuen Episoden, hatten wir hier die Wüstenmission gemacht, den Abenteuerauftrag, wo wir einen Erkundungstrupp suchen sollten und haben sehr viel durch die Steintafel, durch die Obelisken und weitere Nachforschungen erfahren, was hier tatsächlich passiert ist. Im Endeffekt wird sozusagen das Untergang von hier Königs Deshrets Reich hier beschrieben. Auch ab Episode 825, 16 Folgen, wo es um diesen nördlichen Teil, wurde dann auch an einigen Tafeln und Ruinen, so wie zum Beispiel hier, auch so ein bisschen erwähnt, was es auf sich hatte mit den ganzen Leuten und den wie heißen die Magier und so weiter, die so eine Art Aufstand verursacht hatten, soweit ich das verstanden hatte. Und indirekt bei den Arkenauftrag mit Nahida in diesem Bereich, aber auch was der ja gesagt hatte. Die Leute dachten damals, dass die beiden Königen, Gottheiten, wie auch immer, hier so eine Mauer hier erzeugt hatten, um die beiden Regionen zu trennen, sozusagen auch die Völker zu trennen, so ähnlich wie Berlin Ost und West, wenn ihr so möchtet. Aber die Leute haben es falsch verstanden. Die dachten, das sind so Kriegsnationen gegeneinander und nein, unsere Gottheit ist die beste, nein, unsere Gottheit und so nach dem Prinzip. Aber erst durch diesen Steintafeln und alles haben wir erfahren, dass es eigentlich anders ist, dass das hier alles auch mal komplett grün war, genauso wie Sumeru, ein Urwald und alles. Und durch diesen Aufstand, durch den Untergang dieses Volkes sozusagen, musste die Königin, ich glaube die höhere Herren war das gewesen, durch diese Steinmauer eine Steinwand, eine Mauer ziehen, damit die Trockenheit nicht nach Sumeru übergeht. Und das ist dann vielleicht das, was bei Tighnara gerade so der Fall ist mit seinen Vorfahren, was er erwähnt hatte, dass das Eis auch mal grün war und deswegen die sich nicht mehr anpassen können. Nur ich bin nicht sicher, ob Tighnara das überhaupt weiß, dass mal alles hier grün war und vor allem, ob das in der Zeit war, wo noch alles grün war, weitergewandert sind oder ob es bereits schon eine Wüste war. Und das finde ich bei Genshin Impact richtig cool gemacht, dass man einfach, wenn man die Abenteueraufträge und die anderen Sachen macht, erfährt man indirekt so viele Dinge, was am Anfang sich als falsch ausgestellt hatte. Das ist auf jeden Fall cool gemacht. Gucken, ob jetzt nochmal ein Dialog kommt. Ach, hier war letztens Medea gewesen für ihr Legendenauftrag. Sehr zu empfehlen im Übrigen auch. Ja? Ach so, wir müssen nach unten. Haha, never mind. Aber auf der Karte ist kein Symbol eingeblendet. Das ist ein bisschen irritierend. Bisschen Ausdauer aufbauen. Oh, Alter. Muss ich wirklich so tief? Hier ist ein Aussichtspunkt. Haben wir den noch nicht gemacht? Ne, ich glaube noch nicht. Hier waren wir noch gar nicht, meine ich.
How are you feeling now, Tighnari? Do you want to rest some more?
There's some shade here, so we can stop for a while.
All right, let's do that.
Oh, Cyno and Tighnari. And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you.
Oh, hey, Layla!
Yeah, the sun was too strong, so I decided to take cover here for a while. What about you? Are you all done already?
Unfortunately not. I'm not quite as capable as I thought. I intend to withdraw from this round. Cyno and the Traveler are escorting me back to Aru Village.
Withdraw? Can you even do that?
I believe the rules do provide for such a situation. Alhaitham did say that the act of leaving the competition grounds would result in disqualification from the round.
Didn't I ask you if you were all right before this? If you had just decided to withdraw then, you wouldn't have had to suffer.
Well, I had to try, didn't I? So I tried, and it didn't work out, and now I'm backing out while I can. When I get back, I'm definitely going to make a batch of sun-resistant oil. Next time I venture into the desert, I'll be prepared. By the way, you're Layla, aren't you? You don't look very well yourself. Will you be all right?
I did feel a little faint when I first entered the desert, but I feel a lot better after resting here for a while.
Be careful not to push yourself too hard.
Don't worry. I'm just...
Feeling the pressure?
You can tell?
Your expression is similar to the ones I see on criminals' faces when I interrogate them.
To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure whether I have what it takes to represent the Ratawa Darshan in the championship. Most people voted for me because of all the rumors surrounding me, and to be honest, those rumors don't really mean anything. Now I don't know how to deal with all the expectations they've put on me. Even the people who usually criticize me voted for me this time. So I feel like I have to live up to their expectations somehow.
So their expectations are putting pressure on you.
Yes. Actually, I heard that you were voted in as well, Tighnari. How do you deal with it?
To be completely honest, I don't really feel any pressure. Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. On the other hand, those who do consider your feelings certainly wouldn't want you to push yourself. Next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is to interact with knowledge, not to meet others' expectations. As for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition, but I won't let any additional pressure get to me. I think you can also try to find a clearly defined goal. That may help you.
Huh. I understand. Thanks for your advice.
I'm absolutely parched after talking so much.
I've still got some water with me.
No, I'll be all right. We aren't far from Aru Village, so I can go the rest of the way myself. You should get back to the competition. Don't you want to win that limited edition card?
Yes. All right then. Your spirit will live on through me.
Hey, don't talk like that. I'm not dead, Sino. Everyone, I'll be heading back now. See you after the round ends.
I'll continue searching for the ley line disruptors.
Are you feeling better now, Layla?
Yeah, I feel like some of the weight has been taken off my shoulders after chatting with Tighnari. It's been a long time since I first left my hometown to come to the academia, and every day here has been so precious. But of course, there have been some rough times. All sorts of complex astrological models, countless quizzes, and essays that took all my brain power to barely finish. Each of those things are like huge boulders barreling at me, forcing me to continue running forward. When I was chosen as my Darshan's representative, it felt like another boulder was added to the ones already rolling behind me. Every time I close my eyes, I think of all the people I'd disappoint if I mess up.
Wir werden nicht enttäuscht sein.
Yeah, I think that's what Tighnari was trying to tell me. You're our good friends, which is why you didn't stop him from dropping out of this round, and why you don't feel disappointed in me.
That's right! No need to feel so down!
That said, he did also say that he hopes I could have more concrete goals for taking part in this competition. I don't have any now, but I'll give that some thought. Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. You still have to record the other contestants' progress, don't you? Perhaps they've had some breakthroughs while we've been chatting.
True. We should go look for the others. Now, who's left? Tighnari's dropped out for the round, and we just saw Sino.
You could go see how Madame Farozan's doing. I've heard that she's quite knowledgeable about the desert, so she's probably made some progress by now.
Okay, let's go look for Farozan.
So, wir werden sie auf jeden Fall finden, aber ich möchte zuerst mal hier diesen Aussichtspunkt hier abfotografieren. Klick. Vor allem, vergleicht mal dieses Bild hier an dieser Stelle und das hier. Weil das haben wir in der Storyline ja auch schon bereits durchgespielt nach der Storyline nach den 16 Folgen nach 825. Da kam es nämlich noch ein zweiter Teil des ersten Story-Aktes. Und da haben wir auch einiges machen können, allerdings war das nicht so viel. Schlussendlich waren wir sogar hier drauf gewesen und ich gucke gerade, ach, da ist sie. Sie hatte ich gerade gesucht. Ich will immer so weit weg gucken und dann, nee, das muss ja alles hier lokal sein. So, Teleportation, zack. Oben, unten, ja, nein, abbrechen. Ah, unten, schätze ich. Ach, hier vorne sogar. Ach, das ist schon krass hier. Wir haben auch noch nicht alles gemacht hier an dieser Stelle. Gut, wir haben aber so viel zu tun mit den ganzen Story-Sachen.
Hey there, Farozan. Have you made any progress?
You're just in time. I'm about to start digging right here.
Oh, you found the leyline disruptor already?
Such a simple problem could never confound me. Not long after entering the desert, I discovered a primal construct that was acting abnormally, so I followed it all the way here. Once I got near here, it suddenly disappeared. Something unusual must be happening around this area.
You're a true expert, Madame Faruzan. You know what to do right away.
Well, I do happen to have more experience than most. But that aside, has anyone completed this challenge yet?
Nope, not yet.
Well then, I suppose I'll be the first. What about that boy Tainari?
Naja, er hat den Wettkampf für diese Runde aufgegeben.
Oh? And why's that?
He's not used to being out and about in the desert.
Huh. I didn't think he would have such a weakness. I suppose he could use a bit more training. What about the others? Is that Ratawahist girl still a bundle of nerves?
Tainari gave Layla some advice, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. Sino just started his search for the disruptors, and as for Hat Guy, well, who knows what he's thinking.
And what about Kaveh? Has he found a ley line disruptor yet?
Paimon doesn't think so, or our locators would have already let us know.
Strange. What's he lollygagging for? With his skills, you should have heard something from him by now. Well, I'm afraid the most thrilling moments are already done here. You should probably go find Kaveh and see how he's faring now.
Ja. Öffne die Karte. Achso, das muss ich jedes Mal so raussuchen. Hier ist der. Moment mal, da muss ich in die Richtung laufen, oder? Hier sind diverse Sachen. Skarabäus. Achso, die lagen ja auf dem Boden. Ja genau, ich laufe in die richtige Richtung. Ich war mir gerade nicht sicher, ob ich richtig geguckt hatte. Denn die Karte, der Pfeil zeigt halt immer in die Richtung, wo man selber guckt. Und nicht der Charakter. Wieso ist hier so ein... Ach, noch eine Truhe. Ja gut, die Truhe ist mir ein bisschen zu weit weg. Auch wenn ich eigentlich vorhatte, die Truhen jetzt aktiver zu farmen. Aber jetzt bei Missionen und solchen Events, ich möchte halt nicht so viel Zeit zwischen den einzelnen Missionen mit dem Suchen und Öffnen von Kisten normalerweise investieren. So, ja, lieber die Story so zusammenhängend schön in einen Rutsch komplett zu machen, aber was schwebt denn da hinter ihnen? Was ist das denn? Eine Tasche?
Come on, stop following me! I already gave you all the food I had on me. You can cry all you want. I don't have any more food. All I have left is a half bottle of water, and I can't possibly give you that. Without water, traveling in the desert will be incredibly difficult, and I still need to find what I'm looking for. Merak, can you help me out here? Keep them away.
Kaveh, there you are! Faruzan told us to come see how you're doing. What are you up to?
Just thinking about it makes me upset. Not long after I entered the desert, I was accosted by these fellows. I don't know why, but they didn't leave the competition grounds, and now the ley line disruptions have left them confused and circling around the area. The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. They even cheated me out of my limited food supply. Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away?
Kaveh, is this flying metal thingy yours?
That's right. This is my toolbox, Merak.
Your toolbox? Huh. It seems pretty fancy. Hey there! Can you understand us?
Was macht es hier eigentlich?
Sometimes I need to carry things when I go out, so it's handy to have a portable toolbox.
Well, this definitely doesn't look like an ordinary toolbox, that's for sure.
It's a long story. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had a machine core they excavated from some tomb. It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood, and Kasharawar has many different opinions on this topic. Our current theories cannot explain such mysteries. Upon seeing such a rare, complete specimen before me, I forked over all the mora on my person to purchase it. Some time back, I wanted to make an automated case that could store my offloaded items. With that core, I created Merak. It can't understand commands that are too complex, but it can serve as my assistant and help me with things like mapping and surveying. Most importantly, it can't talk, so it can't give me any attitude. Oh, yes. Thanks for helping hide the fact that I live at Alhatham's place earlier.
Es war doch Paimon, die fast alles ausgeplauderte.
Sorry.
I hope this season of my life ends soon, so I can get things back on track. Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all started when my mom remarried and left for Fontaine. Or maybe it all started when I spoke to Alhaitham in the library. Or maybe it's because constructing the Palace of Alcazarzaray burned through my funds. I'm still paying off the debt from that one. Oh, when's this going to end? Now that I think about it, I guess we're all unlucky here. It's not like any of you asked to be trapped in a ley line disruption. Okay, let me get you all out.
Kaveh, aren't you going to look for the ley line disruptors?
Yes, but I can't just leave them here, can I? Oh, forget it. The more I think about this, the more I feel a headache coming on. I'll get back to searching once I get them out of here. Time's a-wasting. I'm off.
Kaveh looks like he's conflicted. He really wants to win, but he can't ignore those he wants to help.
Schon seltsam. Offensichtlich kann er nicht beides tun.
Paimon's always felt like he's the type who easily gets himself into tough spots. Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of.
Was für eine brutale Wahrheit von Paimon, aber irgendwie hat sie schon recht.
Whoa, someone's done already.
So effizient. Wer ist es denn?
Paimon also wants to know. Let's go back and ask Alhaitham.
Ich denke, dass es trotzdem Farusan sein könnte. Ihr könnt ja in den Kommentaren schreiben, bevor ihr so weit guckt, wer es sein könnte. Da oben sind so Spider-Man-Sachen. Komm ich da hin? Zack. Zack. Achso, die sind überall, ja. Ich wollte nämlich eigentlich schon mich wegporten. Naja, gut. Bisschen kämpfen haben wir auch schon lange nicht mehr gemacht. Zack, zack, zack. Zack, zack. Bisschen Kollateralschaden. Zack. Endpose. Okay. Arodorf, nehmen wir diesen Teleporter. Also, hier sind wir. Okay, ich wollte nämlich schon sagen, so viel näher sind wir nicht gekommen, aber das stimmt nicht. So, wie gesagt, ich denke, das ist Farusan, aber Cyno.
Verification complete. Congratulations on being this round's first winner, Cyno.
Ooh, so Cyno was the quickest.
I am from Spontamod, after all. We know a lot about ley lines, so finding a disruptor was never going to be particularly difficult for me.
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happen to be here, do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? My friend couldn't continue on, so failure was never an option. The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to tomorrow. With the ties of friendship that bind us, I won't lose to anyone. That's a line from King of Invocations, one of my favorite works, and it sums up my thoughts right now.
It might be a good thing that Tighnari isn't here, or else he'd give Cyno a good smack right about now.
Typisch Cyno.
Oh wow, it's already so late. Everyone's probably running low on food and water. It'll only get harder from here on out.
Something similar happened in King of Invocations. What a classic.
Any thoughts on that, Alhaitham?
I have no thoughts regarding King of Invocations.
Nilo obviously wasn't asking about that.
Deserts are much more dangerous at night, so this competition should be nearing its end. At the moment, only Farazan, Layla, and Kaveh remain.
I wonder who the next person to find a disruptor will be.
Wait, only 3 people are left? Tighnari forfeited, and Sino's already done. What about Hat Guy?
He also forfeited not long ago.
Ugh, Paimon can't understand what he's thinking at all. But, like Al-Haytham said, this round's almost over. Let's go see what the other contestants are doing.
Also mit dem Wanderer bin ich ein bisschen unschlüssig. Ich glaube, der verfolgt Hinara. Zumindest ist das so mein Eindruck. Beobachte und notiere den Zustand anderer Teilnehmer. Wo muss ich denn dafür hin? Ja, zu Layla, ne? Weil die 3 sind hier beschäftigt. Ja, okay. Gehen wir mal wieder zu ihr. Oben, unten. Ist halt immer die Frage, ne? Ach, da ist sie doch. Perfekt.
Hello again. You know, it suddenly occurred to me that you guys have had to do a lot of running around this time. Don't you find it tiring?
Ach, geht so.
Really? Wow. I don't know where you get your strength from. The desert's getting colder now that night's falling, and the wind can really sting your face because of all the sand in it. Has anyone finished this round yet?
Sino's already shut one down. Have you made any progress yet?
I circled the whole area, but I didn't find anything. But I did have the chance to think some more about that thing that was weighing on my mind, and I realized something.
Und was denn?
Well, my fellow Retawahist members must have all put my name forward for different reasons, and maybe a lot of them only picked me because they wanted to watch me make a fool of myself. But be that as it may, I believe that a lot of them genuinely do expect great things from me. And I want to live up to their expectations. I don't want them to regret putting my name down.
Huh? But doesn't thinking like that put a lot of pressure on you?
Of course, that comes with some amount of pressure for sure. But now I've thought about it, I don't feel like this is something I have to do. Instead, it's something I want to do. That may not sound like a huge difference to you, but it's helped me relax a lot. So don't worry about me.
Well, that's great!
Also, now that I've relaxed, I'm suddenly really sleepy. I think I'll just take a quick nap. Just a quick one. But the competition isn't over yet. Oh, Layla. She's really a bundle of nerves, isn't she?
Wait, you're...
Hä? Layla im Schlafwandermodus? Die andere Layla?
Good to see you too. It's nice to be out. Feels like I've been cooped up inside for quite a while. Well, since I'm here, I guess I should help her finish this. What are we supposed to be doing here again? Finding a ley line disruptor, was it? Let me see. Looks like she's basically gathered all the information she needs. It won't take long to wrap this up. Come with me, you two. Do you ever get the feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow? Similar to the way that celestial bodies follow fixed orbits. If we were looking down from on high, I wonder whether we'd find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth. Not all astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some are deductions based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena.
Okay. Haben wir unser... Nee. Folge der anderen Layla.
Plus, now that someone has shut one of the disruptors down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still. Let me see. It should be here, I think.
Hier in diesen Haufen. Na, ja.
This should be it, right? I'll turn it off. That should restore the ley lines in the area to normal.
Nice work!
Again, I didn't do any of the real work. I'm just wrapping up. She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at first, but once she's got her bearings, she'll go and report that she shut down this disruptor. Will you be staying here for a while? Or are you going to check on the other contestants?
Oh, time to check our locator. Whoa, it looks like Kaveh and Faruzan are headed towards the same place.
Perhaps they're about to find the last disruptor. Also, speaking of Kaveh, he's an interesting one.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Before the second round, he had a chat with the other me. He said that worries can be like illnesses. They don't always have a magic cure. Sometimes you just have to endure them as best you can until they run their course. But the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other self's. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do at the moment, which is why she felt lost. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he has to win, and yet he still seems conflicted. He doesn't have a second personality, but somehow he still seems that he's at odds with himself in some way. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's like he's smiling on the outside, but there's no joy inside, only sorrow. Still, who knows? He must be more experienced than me. Maybe he's just better at dealing with it all than I am. But back to the topic of wrapping up. Shouldn't you be getting back to the action to record how everything plays out? Last one, then the round's over.
Oh, true. Okay then, guess we'll be going now. We'll keep everything you said in mind. Kaveh and Faruzan were super confident at the start, but it turns out they're the last ones to find the disruptor. But between the two of them, who's going to get there first? Let's head over quick.
So, ach, die sind gar nicht mal so weit weg. Okay, ich würde aber sagen, hier machen wir einen Cut. Hier würde sich das vielleicht gut anbieten. Vor allem, ich hatte das voll verpeilt, dass es 2 Persönlichkeiten von Layla gibt. Naja, jedenfalls, wie es weitergeht und wie die Punkteverteilung dann mit den beiden sein wird, werdet ihr dann dementsprechend in der nächsten Episode sehen. Deswegen empfehle ich euch ein Abo dazulassen, denn so könnt ihr nichts mehr verpassen und, naja, gleichzeitig supportet ihr mich ziemlich nice hier auf YouTube. Folgt mir auf meinen Social Media Kanälen, die ich ebenfalls verlinkt habe, denn dort poste ich dann auch von anderen Spielen. Ansonsten liked, dislike, kommentiert meine Videos, Fragen, Anmerkungen, was auch immer. Ich versuche es in Real auch zu beantworten und würde mal sagen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.